What it do? It's your boy Jay to the Rig, man. We get to it another one. So we're going to talk about Big L today. Yes, the legendary rapper Big L. He was a rapper, record exec. Lamont Coleman, born May 30th, 1974, February 15th, guys. So the day after Halloween, day after Valentine's Day, guys. Big L, born in New York City. He was saying, he was from Harlem, New York City. He began rapping with the underground hip-hop fans. He was signed early to Columbia Records. He released his debut album, Lifestyle, on the Poor and the Dangerous. And on February 15, 1999, he was fatally killed, shot 9 times in East Harlem neighborhood, and later died from his injuries. So rappers die in their neighborhoods, guys. Unfortunately, they're hypnotized with hatred. The great wise words of Boosie Badass. They die in their cities. They die in their neighborhoods. They're envious. They hate your success. You want to go back to the hood. You know, you want to keep it real. You want to keep it real with your families. See your partners in them. But you got people out there that's plotting on your demise, on your doomsday. They're trying to they're trying to make it fatal. They're trying to end your life, end you. So he was, everybody knew him for his wordplay, his lyrical ability. And Nas made a statement. He said, Coleman is scared. He was on Funk Flex rapping for DJ Funk Flex. You know, Funk Flex dropped on bomb. The legendary Funk Flex, one of the legendary DJs. You know, he's an icon in New York City. And Nas had a statement said, he scared me to death. When I heard this performance at the Apollo Theaters on tape, I was scared to death. I said, yo, it's no way I can compete if this is what I got to compete with. And he was the third and the youngest child of Gilda Terry and Charlie Davis. They was while Coleman was a child. He had 2 older half siblings, Donald and Leroy. Coleman received the nicknames Little L and Mont as a child. His older brother Donald Faze took Coleman to see a Run DMC concert at the Beacon Theater when Coleman was 7 years old. Coleman was awed by the performance, which sparked his interest rapping. By age 12, Coleman began a big hip-hop fan, started freestyling with other people in his neighborhood. Coleman began writing rhymes in 1990. He also founded a group known as 3 the Hard Way, but it was quickly broken up due to lack of enthusiasm among the members, which consisted of Coleman, Doc Rim, and Rodney. No project released, and after Rodney left, the group renamed 2 Hard Motherfuckers. After the time, people started to refer to Coleman as Big L. In the summer of 1990, Coleman had met Lord Finesse. And Lord Finesse is also ranked as a top 50 producers. Lord Finesse, he is a rapper, an American, and a producer. Yes, he's a rapper and a producer. He worked with the people. He was signed to Priority Records, Warner Bros. So he worked with Lord Finesse in a session. He did a freestyle Finesse, and they exchanged numbers. Coleman attended Julian Richmond High School and graduated in 1999. While in high school, Coleman freestyle battled regularly in the freestyle. He was in the hallways beating on, in the classroom, you beating on the desk, making beats with the pencil. You're doing the clips, grinding freestyle. You grinding like the clips. They was making beats on the lunch tables. Freestyling between classes. He was really into it, man. That's when he started writing his rhymes. He was at the house parties. He was trying to gain traction. He was hitting the pavement. Back then, they didn't have SoundCloud or YouTube, so you had to go to house parties. You had to go to, auditions. You had to go to auditions. You had to perform at talent shows. You had to perform at all these events to get recognition, man, to get named in your neighborhood. Now you can just go home on your computer and record and make a video, and people will hit you up in the DMs if they like it. So it shows you how much at times it changed though over the years though. It was around 8:30 p.m. on February 15, 1999. Big L was killed by 45th West 139th Street in his native Harlem after being shot 9 times in the face and chest in the drive-by shooting. Jared Woodley, one of Big L's childhood friends, was arrested 3 months later for the crime. Wow. One of Big L's childhood friends was arrested. So his homie, his friend, this is crazy though, man. The people close to you the most, they hate you the most. They're envious. They say keep your friends closer, but your enemies closer. Because you gotta watch your enemies, because they're watching you. You gotta watch these niggas that be watching you. Like Nas said, keep your eye. Like Nas said, you gotta watch these niggas because they watching you. They're plotting on you. These guys, somebody grew up in the sandbox with. He was at his mom's house, calling his dad, his dad, uncle, his family, and this guy you grew up since childhood who's hatred of you, so much animosity because he can't get the success you get. You go in the clubs, spotlight on you, they DJ call your name, all the women throwing themselves at you, and this motherfucker is just enraged. He's furious of your success. He envy your success. He is hatred of your success. Like, that's some sick shit though. That's some insecure shit. That instead of being happy for your mans and being helping them and figuring out a way where you can help them and learn something from them, you're gonna be envious of them. Like, everybody want to be the star guy, but people don't understand it take other players to help these superstars like the Drakes, the Beyoncés. You got other members, but their crews and their team to help them look like who it is because they can't do it all by themselves. I know they get on them on stage, they perform in the studio, but man, it's a team to help them look like this. These guys are a brand. These guys, there's a team like this. There's you got to have a super team with you to do this shit. You can't do that by yourself. So I don't understand. Everybody wins. Once one of y'all win, everybody win in the clique. So it just shows you, man, niggas been hating on you from the start. No such thing as they turn here. They was hating on you from the get go. Now it's just they just found a chance to get you, and when they want to get you, and a lot of times, guys, rest in peace to Big L. A lot of people who are murdered are shot and killed by people that they know, they have close relationships with. It's a good box. It is a retaliation for something Big L brother did. Woodley believed that he had done the spokesperson for the New York City Police Department. Woodley was later released due to the lack of evidence, and the murder case remained officially unsolved. So while it's unsolved, in November 2010 interview with Planet 3, Donnell Fitzgerald, Big L oldest brother, claimed that Big L was sent to do something he was not supposed to by the older brother, Leroy Big Lee. Donald Trill, Big L being seen committed the act as cause for his murder. Being seen committing the act Donald attributed Big L seen committing the act as being the cause of the murder. And a lot of times too, for the most part, guys, usually in when rappers get killed, they don't really care about solving these rappers' murders. Like, the government hates rap music. They haven't solved Biggie or Tupac murder. They don't really care about solving rappers or gangbangers who get killed, or thugs, or criminals, or gangsters, or drug dealers. They let them wipe each other out. Fuck it. They don't want to do good police work, hell. Or they'll lock somebody else up, and he ain't even the murderer for this, but they just pinned it on him just to bring the family some closure, some peace, or in the community or whatever. But, he's a legend in Harlem, man. And also his cousin on June 24, 2016, Woodley was shot in the head and later died at Harlem Hospital. Woodley's family maintained his innocence in the Coleman's killing. The rapper Cameron, who was a close friend of Big L, and Woodley attended Woodley's funeral. Cameron posted a video on Instagram claiming Big L had attempted to murder Woodley a week before his death. Oh wow, so Big L tried to kill Woodley. This is out of control. So in 2017, Lou Black, Gerald Woodley cousin, published a book, The Rise and the Fall of 139 Saint NFL Crew. Book detailed the first black-hearted interactions with the NFL crew and Big L. In the book, the Black claims Leroy Big L, Fitzgerald Coleman, eldest brother and leader of the NFL crew, violated his probation when he was found in possession of a legal weapon and was sentenced to prison. According to Black, while in prison, Fenzage met and contracted a hitman from Brooklyn to murder 3 members of the NFL gang, including Woodley. Fazy and tasked Big L to identify targets to the hitman. On the day when the murder was planned, Woodley noticed the hitman following him and successfully scared him off. But as Big L had been seen multiple times with the alleged hitman days prior, Woodley assumed Big L had taken part in the attempted shooting. Approximately a week later after the shooting of Woodley, Big L was killed. Black did not specify if Woodley was personally killed Big L. So, yeah, it's a very unfortunate situation though, man. He released one album. He released a posthumous album, The Big Picture, 139th in Lenox in 2010, The Return of the Devil's Son, and The Danger Zone 2011. So it had Buck Wild was the production on it, Showbiz was the production. It was released on Columbia Records. He was a real part of the underground. He His singles "Put It On" that was released in 1994, MVP, "No Ends, No Skins." The album debuted on number 149th on the U.S. Billboard 200 and number 22. The album did not chart internationally and spawned 3 singles. Upon release, the album received positive reviews from the music critics, earning Big L lyricism and wordplay. And they call it, and it's a classic though. Actually, yeah, Kid Capri, that's the legendary producer on there. You know, they had Killer Cam on there on 80s on his album. They had Killer Cam and yeah. They also had Jay-Z on the album, man. The Graveyard, they had Jay-Z on there. They actually got a feature from Jay, and Jay-Z barely does features. Yeah, The Graveyard. They even got a Jay feature on here, so you know this is legendary right here. So that's a song y'all should check out, The Graveyard. And Granddaddy IU, they got him on there. And he was a member of the hip hop group Juice Crew in the 1980s. So y'all definitely check out Long Live Big L, legendary, one of the Harlem Kings. Definitely think he would have been bigger if he would have blowed up. I think he would have been a pioneer in the game with his, he was just vicious on the mic, man, just legendary. So another legend gone, man, never forgotten. His music lives on. But y'all like, comment, subscribe in the comment section. Y'all tap in with it. I'm out.